Hello. In the last year, Lionel has introduced quite a number of new kits into both our HO and O scale lines. These are great kits designed for both the experienced modeler and the beginner. So if you've never built a kit before and you're looking for a great project on a rainy day or a quarantine day, or you've just finally binged watch all the TV shows you possibly can and you need something different, this is a great activity to occupy some time and really give you a chance to customize your models. The kits we've designed are all very similar. They have a similar look in both O and HO scales, and while each one is unique and different with different parts, they all have a very similar build. So today we're going to start with this kit, the Miller House, in HO scale, and show some basic techniques. We're just going to run through some things really quickly here so you can get started, and then follow up in future videos with some additional tips on how you can further enhance your buildings with lighting, extra details, paint and weathering, and so forth. Before we open the kit box, let's talk a little bit about some of the tools you're going to need. You're going to want a couple of things to help remove the parts from the runners. A pair of flush cutting pliers, hobby knife with a sharp number 11 blade, and then a small file, sandpaper or sand block just to get rid of any last rough edges. Although there aren't too many small parts in our kits, a pair of tweezers is always a nice thing to have on hand in case you get into the smaller things. A small square is very, very handy when we're putting the walls together to keep the building nice and square. And then you're going to need a couple of adhesives. Now there's a lot of glues out there on the market. A lot of people will start off with something like this, a tube of plastic cement. This is more of a thicker gel material, and it'll work, but these tend to be very messy and hard to control. For most of the parts, what we're going to be using is a plastic cement that's a much thinner, more watery cement. This will be applied with a small brush. You want any plastic cement that will do, but you want something designed for ABS plastic. And any ABS plastic cement will work just fine for you. Another alternative a lot of people like are CA or ACC cements, commonly known as super glue. These are great for sticking together parts of different materials like metal to plastic. They're also great for sticking plastic to fingers. You really don't need any ACC on this, but if you want a quick bond, this will work as well. Last but not least, we're going to be using a clear part cement when we get to our windows. That'll make sure that when it dries, you dry nice and clear and don't leave any hazing or film on the windows. All of these adhesives can be found at your local hobby supply. And then last but not least, we're going to need some paints. You can use any type of paint, plastic compatible paint on these models that you'd like. Typically, I use one of two different types of paint. What we're going to be doing in this show is your basic household spray paint. This goes on quickly and easily and is readily available at any home supply store. You can also use an assortment of craft paints. These are an acrylic paint. They're very inexpensive. You can find them at any of your craft stores, Walmart, Target, home supply centers. Very easy to get to, very cheap, comes in a great variety of colors, easy to mix, easy to clean up, and a great way to really customize your models. So with all that, let's open the box and see what you get inside one of these kits.